Hey everybody, this is Alex Merced from alexmercedcoder.com with another video talking about how to program using the Go programming language. And in this one I'm going to talk about a interesting object called, or an interesting data type called a, let me just clear out the main func, and it's called a map. Now, this is not to be confused with the map function in JavaScript where it's kind of a way to iterate over an array. It's not, it might be similar to the map I object in Python. I never really played with that. But to me, this was most similar. Basically, what it is, it's a key value pair. That's what it is. You have a key and you have a value. So instead of having indexes like an array where it's like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, you have key values. And the great thing about when you have a key value pair, since they don't have to be sequential, you don't need sequential blocks of memory, so you can keep adding items to it. So I'm assuming that the underlying structure is something like a linked list or basic, but I'm just inferring what's going on under the hood. Um, so this is kind of like a what's called a dictionary in Python, which is key value pairs, or an object in JavaScript. Now, except that an object in JavaScript is like super powered because you can literally put in any kind of anything inside a JavaScript object. It's awesome and very fun, but can get really confusing really quickly. So a Go map, though, all your keys have to be the same type, but they can be any type. They don't have to be strings. And all your values have to be the same type. Okay, so for example, let's say I wanted to create a map of favorite fave movie genre, meaning my favorite movie in different genres. Okay, so I'm gonna do the quick assignment thing because I don't want to have to write the word var. Okay, and then we're gonna use the make function. You can use the make function to make blank arrays, blank maps. So I'm gonna say, hey, I want to make a map, and its keys are gonna be strings. So every key in the map is a string value, but all the values will also be string because they're gonna be movies. Okay, cool. So there's my map. It's been created. Okay. Now, if I want to assign values to that, I just have to declare strings and declare a value. So I can say, hey, in my favorite movie genre map for comedy, okay, my favorite comedy movie is, just going off the top of my head, we'll say Kung Pao. Enter the fist. Okay. And my fave movie genre. Okay. Oh, and I got to make sure I change these. That's going to end up throwing an error if I don't fix that. Again, JavaScript bad habits. Okay, favorite movie, say horror. It's going to equal Cabin in the Woods. That was a great movie. Okay, so you get the idea, and I can just keep adding more and more. So there's my key, that is my pair. Now, if I want to print the whole map, I could just do that. fmt dot uppercase print parentheses fave movie genre. It'll just print the whole map. If I want to print just one item from the map, there's no index to call, so I got to call it by its key. Okay, so in that case, I'm going to call it by fave movie genre the key. Okay, which is going to be comedy. Okay, and I should print out my favorite comedy. So let's see if this works. See, it works. So first it prints out the actual map. So that's the first print. So it says, hey, it's a map with the following inside of it. Okay, so that's what that is. cool. If I built in new lines into it, it would come out a little bit nicer. So I can just do this and do this. It should print out a little nicer. So let me run it again. So see, there's a map with comedy, kung pao under the fist, horror, cabin in the woods. And then after that, I only printed my favorite movie genre, which is kung pao enter the fist. So this is just another way to store data, okay, as a map. So if you want to do key value pairs, because you're doing something that's a little bit more semantic, this would be more like if you're doing like a game and you're keeping track of a character's stats. So you can say, hey, the knight stats are their speed is this, their defense is that, and you can do like key string integer values and keep track of all their statistics that you can use for a game. That's what this kind of thing is for. So that's a map. There's nothing really all that else exciting about a map, other than that's how it works. You could also declare the values right away if you wanted to. But I think this gives you a good sort of tool to use maps. So go over to your REPL, practice some maps, practice all the other things we've covered so far. There's still more to go. So I'll be making more videos.